Go back to the village, then go back to the Court of Ballots. Alright, let's start by looking at our inventory. $30 physical damage, 7 piercing damage. I think we're gonna go with this for now. We're gonna keep this one as a backup for. So this is going into junk. This is going into junk. I don't want daggers. We're gonna have to look at this for the secondary weapons. Secondary. 10 physical, 4 piercing, 2% critical hit. Yeah, we're gonna take this one instead. Armor. Critical hit damage and bleeding damage. I think we're still gonna stick with our usual stuff. Don't need ropes. %, melee block efficiency. Yeah, we have much better than that currently in our equipment, so less protection but a lot more stats. So we're just gonna retire all of this. Accessories. Mana amulet, nope. Thanks. We don't need that. 5% damage, 5% damage resistance. Oh, wait. 7 health, 1 lockpicking, 1 stealth. Okay, so in place of the Squire's ring. Consumables. Mana potions. Ooh, this is nice. These can go. I'm not actually sure if any of these go towards my my inventory space. Because I know not everything does. We're not gonna need mana steel. +% mana, not something we need. Okay, first of all, let's go to the inn. Let's sell all of our stuff that we don't need. See how much that clears out our inventory.
Take a look and let me know if you'd like to purchase.
Alright, sell all junk. 50 junk items. Okay. Yeah, we're looking a lot better. And we need to go to the healer and get our disease removed.
May I be of service? I will be gentle. You have my word. Be careful out there.
Okay, and now we gotta talk to
You made it.
him.
You're back. I was so worried that the Fae had taken out the revenge on you. As usual, I was wrong. The Fae has recovered, thanks to your potion. In fact, she wishes to stay in the village for the next several weeks as she recovers. Goreheart will be a new community, a place of compassion, and it's thanks to you. Please, take my sword and buckler. They will serve you well, as they have served me.
I didn't think that would actually work.
I believe they call it Shield Ring, a recruitment stop for those who wish to march westward to war. Follow the road. You'll see its towers over the trees in Yolven. Hope you stay in town.
Oh, hello.
Greetings, stranger. I understand that you are to thank for my longevity. I'm in your debt. Our people have too long stood apart. Perhaps together we can change that. I serve the House of Ballads as a squire, but I've not been home for almost a full season. They will be expecting me. They are the greatest of us, lords and ladies of the telling. But I was never bound for glory in their ranks. I know that now. Like all Fae, I will take what I've learned from their experience and light the darkest wood. My story is their story, for the telling belongs to all of us. My interest in humans brought me to the boundaries of your village, and that led to my unfortunate injuries. I plan to stay here, to learn. Goreheart is not simply a village. It is a seed. Within its hardened shell exists all of what makes humanity wonderful, and all that makes it terrible.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Olivia. And yes, she has some nice facial tattoos. I'm glad you're doing better. You were the one I was most worried about, and I'm glad the Fae do not want revenge on the village for hurting one of their own, so that's nice. Level up. Definitely more detect hidden, please. Thank you. Confirm. Oh, I cannot upgrade this any further. Level 6 out of 6, yeah. Which one is Adrenaline Surge? Oh, this one. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with more passive. Longsword. I think I'm using greatswords right now, if I'm not entirely mistaken, so let's put into that. Confirm. Cannot take any of these yet, so we are going to take Fighter tier 2 as usual. Quests. Quests. Song of Sazakral. Yeah, let's start with that. I think right now my focus should really be on maxing out Detect Hidden as soon as possible. So that we can actually not have to backtrack everywhere. We can actually see all of the stuff that exists as soon as possible. Alright. I think we're gonna fast travel back there. There are games where traversing the world is interesting and useful. This is not one of them. So I will use fast travel whenever I can. Oh, they've already heard of my exploits. Ha ha ha.
The mortal, amazing. A child of dust has defeated the grave thresh. What a tale you've claimed for yourself, my friend. You are granted the seat of Sir Sagral and all privileges hereto, including membership in the Court of Enchantments. Alas, there is no time for celebration. There has been another incident. The king has asked for you.
Damn. Okay, that's why I said it would be hilarious if their one of their greatest heroes got defeated by a level 5 monster, but here we are. What incident?
One similar to the plight of Sagral, I dare say. Another erratic chain of events. The Ballad of Bloody Bones has taken an unexpected turn. The great Sir Ferrara has been sent to face this new challenge. But he will need your assistance. That is how the song is sung.
What happens in this ballad?
Sir Ferrara tracks the villain Bloody Bones to his lair and rescues the fair maiden, sacrificing himself in the process. This is Ferrara's most selfless act, to give up his own glory for the good of another. It has always been this way, and must be preserved for all seasons.
Okay, so what I'm understanding is it is actually repeating. Like, if you become one of those great heroes in the songs, you're gonna have to repeat your greatest deeds over and over and over and over and over and over and over again every single season. Damn. Well, I hope this game doesn't expect me to slay a thresh 100 times, because
In every telling, Sir Ferrara falls at the hands of Bloody Bones. But he is not left to perish alone in the cold of Uduath. Sir Sagral, his knight hand, comes to him. Sagral revives the fallen hero and brings him back to the lights of this summer life. Without Sagral, without you, this ballad cannot be sung.
okay.
Excellent. Speak with King Wenson in the oratory. It stands on the crest of Ettenmere, where it once hosted the lords and ladies of the High Court. Take this potion, You will need it to revive Sir Ferrara. Unless mortals have suddenly created a method of resurrection, it's our only option. You will know when the time has come to use it. Now go, find King Gwenson. The telling is in your hands now.
I mean, we have kind of, sort of, you know, managed resurrection, but only once, and the person we resurrected lost their memory along the line, so...
A poor cursed soul who wanders the forest in search of his ancient love. She left him, for he was a cruel and lonely villain. Now, he takes out his rage on the innocent. He is Wenson the Bold, Falcon of Detir, Annihilator of Elkmar, Captain of the Gilded Gorgon, Grasper of the Spear of Light, and Baron of the Forsaken Plain. Wenson founded the House of Ballads many seasons ago. It was meant to be a source of pride for all Summer Fae. Our glory belongs to everyone.
Hi, it's me, the one time it worked. Yeah, exactly. We are the one time we actually managed to resurrect somebody.
If you must know, it is a potion I concocted with the aid of several companions. It will bring Sir Ferrara back from the brink of death, if used correctly, of course. This ballad requires his survival, and since the usual Sagrel is not here to offer rescue, it is you who must do it. Many seasons ago, it was the retreat of the High King himself, where he hunted with the heroes of the Court of Enchantments, and was regaled with the songs of ages past. But that was long ago. The oratory, like so much of our beloved summer court, has wilted in heat of time. It is a hollow shell of what is was. The Court of Enchantments has marched south to face the threat and to quell rumors. They reside in the House Oratory in Ettenmere. Off with you.
You have earned my respect, Sagrel. Greetings.
Greetings, Sagra. How may I help? These are your grounds.
Okay, they all call me Sagrel now. They just assume that I'm him. Okay. Well, I guess I'm Sagrel now.
Welcome. What does it all mean? Sagrel has perished? Bloody Bones is on the loose? I am at your service, Sagrel. I am shocked by the fate of Sagrel. Shocked. What does it all mean? Sagrel has perished?
Got what you need over. Let me take a look at you. Ooh, very fair you are. Too fair for the House of Ballads, that is certain. I tend to enjoy the company of mortals. So fleshy.
Well, you've taken his role both in the court and the telling of the story. Yeah.
That includes seduction, but you probably guessed that. I can make almost anyone do almost anything. Don't believe me? Ask one of my many admirers. I'm willing to make you privy to my secrets. For a price. The ballads sing of her as a winter court witch, and that she wishes to wither the summer. Me, I believe her affections for Wenson are quite real. I've met him. I know. I was brought here by Ferrara himself. Forbidden love can lead you in the strangest of directions. Here I am at the House of Ballads, and I won't even hold a sword. Care to be my squire? Intense relationships they are. Very intense. Many moonlit evenings are expected.
She's really hitting on me, wow. 15,000 for one persuasion training. Yeah, no, thanks.
Until
Goodbye.
next time. Looking forward to it.
She wants half the money in my pocket just to give me a +1 in speech. Like, no.
Welcome, ageless one. I am Arvia, but I suspect you know that already. The tides of fate have washed me upon your shore, and I'm here to do your bidding.
That price is doing some persuading of its own, yeah.
You act as though we're strangers. That's not true, is it? In many a dream you've come to me. Even in death you've brushed my consciousness.
I have never met you before.
I am here for you, to guide you in a careful separation of the threads of fate, and to ease you into a more appropriate plane. Lord Isa had great faith in Wenson, and his instincts have proven true. But all kingdoms fall, and all kings fall with them. There is no clear victory for the House of Ballads. I see nothing. Only you. Yes, it's true. She exists, skirting the edges of my consciousness. But I am unaware of her intentions. That is more troubling than anything else. I am but a tool of the Destinies, a mouthpiece for their changing voices. I do not know how I know what I know. It has been that way since I first stepped from my hollow.
Unbind your destiny allows you to reset all of your current abilities, skills, and destinies for a price. All points spent will be refunded to you so you can read. Oh, okay, so she's the reskill person, and that only costs 1,000. See, like that's a reasonable price. If she had said like, oh, it's gonna cost you 1,000 for
See you soon.
For the level up, for the training, you know, or even 5,000, I would have been like, okay.
Welcome. You've come to the right place, my friend. Yes, you have. This is where all the grandest questing goes on. Right in this bottle. Hey, old Ukobal will teach you everything you need to know about alchemy. I really don't remember how I came to be here. So long as no one tells me to leave, I'll carry on, spinning my own song long after everyone else is gone.
You know, I can appreciate that.
I can hardly discern one of you creatures from another. I mean no offense, of course. I simply don't care. Dig for the rumors elsewhere, my friend. Pinch of this, drop of that. Not much to it, really. Tell me what you need and I'll see to it you get a bottle. That is, unless I've consumed it all in a fit of fancy. Care to learn? Go on, then.
Okay. There's a lootable chest in here. Oh, that's the spring key. Nice. Not sure if we found that chest already. I know we forced one of them open, or tried at least, and failed miserably. So... I wonder what that potion does. Let's drink it. I mean, that is literally how it worked for a long time in human history. Just find yourself some idiot, feed him some herbs, and then you'll see if it works. Oh, this counts as looting. Okay.
Impressive ballad, Sagra.
Good day. How can I help you? You are the mortal I've been hearing about. How dare they say you're meek? Why, to me, you look as fierce as a troll.
Yes, indeed. How dare they, Sir Tarka? You are completely correct.
My telling is not one of battle and bravery, but of binding. I served Wenson himself back when the great ballads were new. We did not sing them then. We lived them. I can help you with any gems or shards. Speak to them on your behalf. It isn't as hard as you might think. Unless they're stubborn, of course. The songs of the House of Ballads are not simply stories. They are part of the magic that unites us all, summer and winter alike. They move through us like the seasons. There are some who believe our time of glory is on the decline, that our ballads will fade into mortal history like whispers. I say, never underestimate a good story.
Ah, okay, so this lets me remove gems from weapons that I've socketed into. Got it. Okay.
Greetings, Sagrel.
Greetings. I am Gleonor, also known as the Antiquarian. What does a child of dust require of me? As Antiquarian, I'm keenly aware of the lesser ballads in Fey telling, and do my best to ensure that they're not lost in the wide river of time. I'm Keeper of the Echo Stone here in the House of Ballads. It has only come to us recently, but I find its purpose most fascinating. It is a new relic crafted by several of our most attuned Fey mages. Usually the notion of new repels me, but in this case, I can't help but feel a spark of curiosity. The Echo Stone can be used like a lore stone to experience past narratives, stories that have long since left the lips of their tellers. However, one can only use the Echo Stone if he has the right matching cairn, a magical key devised by Hallam the White himself.
He is like, usually this stuff is like at least 200 years too young for me, but I'll make an exception for this one.
The role of the storyteller is the most important to the Fae in the Court of Summer. He watches the telling as it unfolds. His gaze is not on one ballad, but all of them. We are the story that is told in every age, with different words, but the same meanings. We are the blazing summer and the brooding winter, forever following one another. We are as we have always been and shall ever be, no more and no less. All of us in the Western Feylands are subjects of High King Tataria. Our presence maintains the natural balance, bringing the green of spring at winter's end. His wisdom is above us all, even the lords and ladies of the House of Ballads. The High King guides us in all the grand telling of the Fae. For you, tales are naught but a reminder of your inevitable decline. But for the Fae, our tales are eternal reminders of our truest selves. Here we celebrate the very heart of our kind. The greatest of our tales, reborn and relive. Every creature has its story. The wake it leaves behind in its travel. That is a telling. It is a narrative of defeats and victories that give every life meaning. Our Fae telling goes on from creation deep into the hidden end. Until then, we celebrate the small songs, the ones that celebrate the spring in which we find ourselves.
Alright.
Sing your song.
I certainly shall. This one for some reason does not count as stealing.